Nebraska this year?
Well, they're very similar to last year. A lot of the same faces. I think they're better than they were a year ago. Certainly, I think the development of Shields, I think, has added another element to their team offensively that they didn't have consistently last year. He's playing great basketball, and the combination of he and Petaway they make two of the better wings, I think, in the country. So it's going to be a good challenge for us.
I guess situation, you go into this game a little bit different than the last couple of years in terms that you're going to be kind of the underdog. Does that change any of the way you prepare for this game?
We're not kind of going to be the underdog. We are going to be the underdog, and that's.
I was trying to be honest.
It is what it is. They return a lot. We return very little. We're still trying to find ourselves. Obviously, they have an identity right now that we're still trying to find. But I'm confident our guys will go there and compete. Obviously, we know their personnel haven't played against them the last couple of years, so we understand what we have to do. Now, understanding it and doing it are two different things. Petaway and Shields are, they're a load, and they've got, the pieces they have around them aren't bad either. So, we'll play our game and see if it's good enough.
So you guys haven't played at this new arena yet, but what have you heard about Pinnacle Bank Arena as that place is to play?
I've just seen some of it on TV. It looks like a great facility, a great venue, and obviously their fans have bought into their team, which I think is great for our state to have two places that support their basketball teams the way that we do here and the way they do in Lincoln.
Obviously, you mentioned Petaway and Shields. If Avery is back to full strength, that gives you a defender against one of those guys. What do you do with the other option?
Well, I don't think you guard any of them with one guy. I think it's your team defense that has to slow them down because they're both so good at getting into creases and getting into the paint. We have to try to keep them out of it the best we can. So we'll use different guys on him. But Avery did a good job on Woodard when he was on him last night. Hopefully he'll be closer to 100% on Sunday than he was yesterday.
You seem to be throwing out a lot of different groups of guys last night, the last couple of games. Is there any that's kind of clicked with you, or you found that we're working better than the others?
I think it's just going to be a game-to-game situation. We're still searching for the combination that's working best on that particular night. And so far this season, it's been different combinations, and I think it'll continue to be that way. And obviously, we had some foul trouble with the front line last night in the first half, with really all four of them having 2 fouls, and Jeff with 3, and then Zach picked up a couple to start the second half. So we have to try to avoid that foul trouble because that really paints us in the corner, so to speak, on what we can do with our rotations.
You've talked about the need when they have open shots, guys got to take them. Talking with Austin last night, he said he was getting a sense in that game last night that guys were passing up open shots maybe because they don't have the confidence to take them. How do you combat that?
Well, you try to give them confidence in practice, but the reality is the numbers are what the numbers are,
right? And
they know what the numbers are. So you don't want a 25% three-point shooter taking a shot after one pass if we can get a better one. So the guys that are struggling shooting the basketball, we just have to continue to get them to fight through it. It's a small sample size right now, and they've shot it better in practice. Otherwise, they wouldn't be shooting it in the game. So our guys have to play loose and free and easy. That's the way we've been the best.
Explain this coaches Wisconsin thing you're doing with Coach Miles on Twitter that I keep sending over to you guys post.
American Cancer Society approached me about it, just having a little challenge leading up to the game, and I called Tim, and he was all on board with it. So, we can't lose perspective here. Obviously, it's an important game and all that, but there's a lot bigger issues in the world than this basketball game. And if we can use the attention that this game is going to garner across our state to raise a few funds in the fight against cancer, we felt like it was an easy thing to do and something that we both obviously support.
This is best chance to actually beat you at something, you think?
Yeah, he's got a lead right now. I'm going to have to close here the next 3 or 4 days, but I hope the win on the court doesn't come anytime soon.